habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm going.
Alright, Slime, going into 0 Dark 30 mode. You know how I get in. I'll get back on the mic in the fourth quarter.
Well, the Rams had their
I gotta lock in, bro. I can't talk in play. You can try to throw me off my game. You're gonna get a thorough ass whooping. Watch. No, I can choose not to reply. I'm gonna mute my mic and take my headset off.
And the Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm gonna come back in here talking big shit. I'm talking shit when the mic's muted.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential. But I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back. But now I get a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st.
At the 47-yard line.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens, things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up near the 34. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
It's a big one there for the Chargers, and even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Down right around the 25. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
2nd and 9.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this to Eckler. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 15-yard line.
Brand, I'll guarantee you most NFL fans can tell you who led the NFL in running back catches last year. That was Christian McCaffrey. Well, who was number 2? It's this guy, Austin Eckler. And now, with Melvin Gordon in Denver, he gets a great opportunity to be a true number 1. Look for his talents to really emerge.
That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't it.
Yeah, you're so bad, Slime. I gotta talk shit while I play you because you're just doing some of the weakest shit I'm doing right now.
2nd and 8 coming up.
You doing some of the weakest shit.
Draw play. It's Eckler.
You have 0 points. I have 7, so you're not good. As simple as that.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way.
You're so bad that I'm gonna get on the mic. That's how bad you are.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down.
Oh, what a hit triangle. Oh, what a hit triangle.
And now it's 4th down.
A lot of times it's that
No, because I expect you to make that throw, but the quarterback's so bad, he didn't.
He locked in on his target.
That's how bad your quarterback is. And yeah, he's not a better option. Nope, New Orleans. No, I mean Carolina. You got this. It's the blue color, but the wrong team. All right, 0 dark 30 again.
But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael B.L.G.G. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. B.L.G.'s kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brings up Perryman. And the return will stop right around the 25. First quarter, and now he already has has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Line of scrimmage.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brings up
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Flushed out right. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB.
Really talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense are not set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Bell. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes caught here by Bell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
On third down, here's Bell. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's good.
Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
midfield. Here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Bell. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They're going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
When I watched Mike Williams play receiver at Clemson, one of the things I was drawn to is toughness. This is a guy who took some big-time hits out in the field as the #1 receiver and kept finding ways to make plays, and finally it's paid off for him because in 2019, had his first 1,000-yard season in the NFL and averaged over 20 yards per catch.
Austin Eckler.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Richardson.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
It's complete. Henry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Herbert has it knocked free. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Go out of bounds. Don't come back. Are you serious? Go out of bounds, bro. Don't come back in bounds. I have hitters on this team. Come on.
Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Now he's going to let it go deep, right? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's going to look downfield for him. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And that one results in 35 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. It's up. It is through. That'll make this now a 28-13 game.
28. Chargers 13. Michael Badgley to kick.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw on second down. And caught by Henry. And it gets us up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Herbert off of play action. That's into the hands of Eckler. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one. And it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Complete. Richardson has it. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Herbert, they'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
To throw on third down, Herbert. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bell. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brought down at the 18.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
I told y'all want to wait. I'm gonna stack my team. I don't know how to play this game. I know how to play the game.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. A screen to Bell. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Gets it to Hardman. A jet sweep. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run it with Bell. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes goes underneath for Bell. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trip big here to begin quarter number 4.
Le'Veon Bell.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Bell. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6. 1st down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And he's got Edelman for the 1st time. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios to run.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And this will complete to Virgil Green. And he'll be taken down.
My homeboy. Let's your ass all day.
On a pickup of 25.
Nope. This is my head-to-head. This is my head-to-head.
Yeah. Taken down.
This is
back right around the 40.
my homeboy.
Chris Jones in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Charger football.
You chose the Chargers over the Vikings. That was your fault. Now you're in my division, and now you're going to get your head beat in 2 times a year. Good luck. Got me one more time. Good luck. All those hit stick fumbles for scooping scores. My team is just way better than yours.
That type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carry
Get a better
the ball
team.
very, very happy.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is. Here on 3rd.
No. Oh, it's a pick if he didn't get hit.
Drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this
Still had a chance to get a good team, but you didn't pick a quarterback.
Everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's going to let it fly.
That's right. Drop.
This is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little
Hey, if it was wide open, he wouldn't have got hit.
And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
If he was wide open, there would have been no contact. He got contacted, knocked the ball out. Take a knee. Take a knee. Best play in football. Victory formation.
Mahomes on the keeper.
I love this team, man. 96 overall offense, 95, something like that. No, I don't. I want you to build a team like I did. I took the time out. I sat in the office and I made a lot of phone calls. I sat in the office, made a lot of phone calls. Shit went my way.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now.
Well, I didn't have a playbook. I didn't. Oh! Wow. I can't play with a real team. He said I can't play with a... What? Niggas will hate on anything. Niggas will hate on anything. Wow.